and welcome back to Miss Piana's math lesson video. Today we're going over what you need to know for checkpoint number 6. We are learning about the distributive property, which I wrote here in pink. The distributive property is when we distribute a number across an equation or an expression. So let's look at some examples. Here we have 2 times 6v plus 1. Here are some things to look at. We can see that we have an expression in parentheses, and then we have a 2 outside of it. That 2 is going to be multiplied by whatever is in the parentheses. Even though there's no multiplication sign, because the 2 comes next to the parentheses, it tells us to multiply. Another thing to look at is our variable. The letter V is our variable, and it's being multiplied by 6. Again, there's no multiplication sign, but because a number comes next to the variable, it tells us that we're going to multiply. So when we distribute, we take the number on the outside and we're going to multiply it by what is inside. Another way to say that is we're distributing the 2. So our first step is to multiply 2 times 6, which gives us 12. And we're going to keep the v. We're still multiplying it by the variable. Okay? So we have 2 times 6 is 12, and we're keeping the v. Second step is we're keeping the same operation that's in parentheses. So we have an addition sign here. We're keeping the addition sign. And then our last step is that we're distributing the 2 to the second number. So we're multiplying 2 times 1 gives us 2. And we're done. 12v plus 2 is our new expression, but it's equal to our expression in green. It is the same thing. When we distribute, we find an equivalent expression or an equivalent equation. Let's try another example. So here we have 2 plus 10n times 2. Again, we have something in parentheses, and then we have a number on the outside. So we're going to multiply the number on the outside. Even though there's no multiplication sign, we are multiplying this number on the outside by what is inside the parentheses. This time we have a different variable. It's n. And we are multiplying 10 times n. Even though there's no multiplication sign, the number before the variable tells us we're multiplying. So we're going to do the same thing. Even though 2 is on the other side, we are going to distribute the 2. So we're going to multiply 2 times 10 gives us 20. And then we're going to keep our variable. We're still multiplying it by our new number. We're going to keep the same operation that's in parentheses. So we're keeping the addition sign. And then we're going to distribute 2 times 2 equals 4. Okay. And so our new expression, 20n plus 4, is the same as our expression in green. We use the distributive property by distributing the number on the outside. If you're stuck, I would recommend using arrows. Make sure you multiply the number on the outside by each number inside the parentheses. Okay, check out the daily agenda for what you need to do today. And I will see you next time on Miss Piana's math lesson videos.